Hi guys, and welcome to my makeup use up 18 products in 2018. I did one last year and I'm ready to do another one. I've chosen 18 products. Some of them are rolled over from last year's project that I didn't get to finish, and the rest are new products that I've chosen. Some difficult to use up, some are easier, I can imagine. So let's just dive in. So the first product I want to use up is the Kix Flawless Cover concealer. This is the shade Porcelain, and I have already lined up how much product I have left. So about half, little less than half is left, and this is just a medium coverage, light coverage I would say, concealer. It's best suitable for under the eyes. It's very light in consistency and easy to blend out, and I like it, but it doesn't give me enough coverage, so I usually have to use another one combined with this one. But it's really nice in the summertime coverage wise, but it's a little bit too light for summertime, so I want to get this out of the way. The next product is the Art Deco eyeshadow base. I haven't used this for too long, as you can see, so there's not a big dent in it, but hopefully it will be. So this is almost full, so this will probably be one of the hardest products to use up. Next I have a product from last year's projects. Actually, all of these three are from last year, and they're all from NYX, and they're all lip products. So we have the NYX lip liner in pale pink, and then there's the NYX jumbo lip pencil in honey nectar, and then in soft fuchsia. So there's the lip liner. It's like a pale pink, hence the name, and then in the middle there is the honey nectar, which I have on my lips today as well. And it's more of a purpley coral pink, and then a more taupey pink, which is the soft fuchsia. I love that color. These are getting old, and I really just need to use them up. Usually the easiest way to use up lip products is to throw them in your purse and just reapply throughout the day. And I will try to do that with these as well, but especially these jumbo lip pencils. The cap just messes up the lip product, and it just goes everywhere, so that will be a challenge. But these are the lip products that I'm including in this project. Next I have the Isadora Twist Up blush, cream blush or something like that. The writing has all rubbed off, but the color is Coral Island, and it's just a beautiful coral color. That's what it looks like. It is, I have this on combined with another blush today. This is also a rolled over product. There's not much left, but a little goes a long way, so it takes a little bit of time to use this one up. Cream blushes do expire a lot more quickly than powder blushes, and so I've included one more blush in this project. My goal isn't to use it all up because there's a lot in here, but I really want to like make a big dent, maybe hit pan or something in this one, which is the e.l.f. cream blush in the color is Vixen, and this is like a kind of like a movie color. It's really pretty, especially in the winter with just minimal of makeup. And then this one, it's gorgeous. This has kind of like a moussey sort of, or not really a mousse either. It's more like I don't know how to explain the texture. It's like a dough almost. I don't know. There's the color. And this is how much I've used so far. This is the beginning. I have actually included 3 blushes in this project, which is probably, I don't know, a little bit too much maybe, but I really wanted to use up this one as well. This is also a rollover product, or a rolling product, or whatever you penners are calling this, but this is the Candid Coral from e.l.f. I had it in my last year's project, and this is how much is left. So I just really want to use this one up as well. Then I have two brow products. Again, a rolling product from last year. This is how much I have left. I'm only focusing on this powder and not this jelly textured product. It just doesn't work for me. So I just really want to use up that powder. I did good on last year's project, but just I didn't manage to finish it. And then there's the H&M brow pencil in light brown, I think. And this is taking me forever to use up. I think I used this mostly, or most of the time last year, and there's still this much left, which is quite a lot. But I like the product. It has a little kind of spoolie on the end, which works just fine. Then another rolling product from last year's project is the Stila Kajal in Topaz. So this is just a nudie eyeliner to put on the waterline. There you have it. It's my favorite one to use on the waterline. It just gives the perfect nude color, and it's very creamy, and it stays on the waterline not all day, but at least like 6-7 hours, which is good enough for me. Then I have another one of these Pro Cosmetic mineral palettes. This is the blush kind, and in here I have this powder and this contour color that I'm currently working on, and I decided to include these two colors in my project to try to completely finish up. And I also wanted to choose one more color in this palette, which is probably going to be a bronzer. I was thinking of a blush, but we'll see. I don't think it's a good idea to include yet another blush in this one. I have 3 already, but I really want to get some more use out of this palette, and these are really good pigmented colors, so I just want to get some more use out of these. And I mainly use this to set my under eye concealer, and this is the one I use to just contour my face. And then I'll come back with another color that I'm choosing. I haven't really decided yet. I don't think I'm going to focus. I think I'm going to choose one of the bronzers that are in here. I just haven't found the one that suits my skin color the best, and I'm going to wait. I don't use bronzers in the winter time, really. Well, not very often at least. So I think I'm going to wait till springtime before I include or start working on that product. But I think I'm going to say that I only want to hit pan on that product and not completely finish it. So we'll see. But only these two to completely finish, and then one more to hit pan on, I would say. Next up is the Inglot setting spray. It is in this Mary Kay makeup finishing spray bottle because I just like this bottle and spray the most. I don't like the bottle for the Inglot setting spray. This one gives a more fine mist, which I prefer, but the product itself is really good. So you can't really see how much is left in this one, but this is pretty full. So hopefully I will use this up. Next, I did think quite highly of myself for last year's Pan That Palette project, which I did include in this kind of project, and I am going to include an eyeshadow palette in this project as well, and it will be a Pan That Palette combined sort of thing. But last year I chose, I don't remember how many eyeshadows that were in that palette, but it was way too many. So for this year I am choosing a really small palette, which is, it's just a quad actually. So hopefully it will be a lot easier, but this is the Estee Lauder Signature Eyeshadow Quad in Gold Opulence. So these are the shades. I'll swatch them for you, but there's kind of like a burgundy brown. Like I said, a burgundy brown, kind of like a golden champagne. This is more of a bronzy brown and then a black. So I think I will get the most use out of this palette in the winter time, but the quality of these eyeshadows are really good, so hopefully I will enjoy using this palette. Since the palette I chose wasn't too big, I decided to include a single eyeshadow as well, which is the one from Isadora, Eye Focus in Bare. This should be a very easy color to use up, at least hit pan on. Hopefully I will use it up. It's like a matte cream color that's just great to use with any eyeshadow look really, or on its own. So just to use as a blending color or as a very natural highlight on the brow bone. And this is a very good eyeshadow. I think it's great. Works very nice to, very blendable and very easy to work with. Lots of pigments. Love this eyeshadow. But I did get the Wet n Wild Creme Brulee, which is a very popular color, and I just swatched it, but I'm guessing it's better than this one just because it's so hyped up. So I thought there's no point for me in having two very similar or pretty much identical eyeshadows, so I might as well just get one out of the way. But I didn't want to declutter the Isadora one because I like it so much. I think it's that good, so I included it in this project. Next, this is pretty new. This is the Queen of the Fill Tinted Brow Gel from Elisabeth Mott. And when I say pretty new, it's in light medium, by the way. It's not even used, but I've had it in my drawers for a while because, again, like I said in my last project, I don't use these tinted brow gels, and I don't enjoy putting them on my brows. But I did have one last year to try to use on my lower lash line, and that will probably be what I'm going to use this one for as well. But I wanted to give it a chance before I declutter it. I just want to try to make it work. So the wand here is quite small, a lot smaller I think than the one that I included from L'Oreal for last year. And this is more light brown, like a more taupey brown, so we'll see how it works. Maybe I will try to use it on my brows actually. We'll see. I'm just kind of including it just to try it out. And lastly, this is the 17 Dolled Up 24-hour curl mascara in brown black. So this is the mascara I'm currently using, and this is the one that's probably going to be the easiest to use up. I regularly switch up my mascaras, and this is soon good to go. So I just had to have like one or two products that were easy to use up and get out of the way. A lot of these products are going to be very challenging for me to use up, so I just had to have a little bit of variety in the difficulty level of these products. Anyways, that was all of the products for this year's project, so I hope you will follow me throughout this journey trying to use up these products, and I encourage you to try to do the same. pick out a few favorites or non-favorites, just maybe products that are just laying there in your makeup drawer, not being loved as well as they should be, and just try to include them in your everyday makeup routine and figure out if you actually like it or if you want to give it away or declutter it or just make an effort to use it up. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again in my next video. Bye!